Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercraft Show update, where we nurture your creativity with in-person and online events. Now I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, and I am delighted to be back in the studio. That hasn't been long since I was here last for this week's update. Now we've got a dash of inspiration, we've got news on the upcoming D-Stash, the Paperific, Sandown Show, and what's going on with the Papercraft Posse. But first, for inspiration today, I would really like to pause again and honour Rachel Greig. So you may have seen across social media that Rachel Greig, co-founder of Darkroom Doors, had passed away last week, and we're really wanting to send out our heartfelt wishes to Stuart and the family. For those of you that don't know Rachel, those who would like to reminisce with me, so Rachel's been a stalwart, a founding member of Australia's craft industry for such a long time. I'm sure you've seen her products before. I've managed to dig out a few. I have some original wooden ones. Now these ones have got Rachel Greig photography on it, but were actually made by Stamp It in Western Australia. And these are just fun little wooden stamps. Do you remember those? If you've been around long enough, you might remember those. Then they've got an extensive range of stamps that they put into these very iconic, I guess, packaging, so it was always a good way to store them. Rachel, being a crafter herself as well as a photographer and graphic designer, really understood how to make things that was good for all of us. And then one of her large stencils as well. And if you don't own a darkroom door product, then even if you have a Ranger product, chances are it's gone through Rachel or Stuart's hands, because they were the Australian distributors for Ranger. So a lot of the retailers will have bought their products from them as well. So we really do feel for Rachel's family. It is such a loss to the industry. There is details of her memorial service, which will be on Thursday, the 10th of August. So head over to the Darkroom Door or Rachel Greig's Facebook page. And for those of you that are having trouble streaming it or don't want to be alone, Leslie from Little Bits is going to have the shop open on Thursday, the 10th of August, and invites you all to go and participate, have a cuppa, and just be there and sharing in Rachel's memory. So we would like to dedicate our inspiration this week to Rachel, to let her know that she has been inspiring us with all her videos. She was always ready for a chat to talk about how we could improve the industry, always up for a chat about a good idea, and we will really miss her. So yes, we are back in the studio, and the P2PCrafts Online Show was an amazing success across Friday and Saturday. So firstly, a huge thank to all of you, the crafters. We've had tens of thousands of minutes watched of video over the last few days. Lots and lots of you have come back time and again. A huge thank you to our retailers. It does take a lot of effort to put these things together. Some people are very nervous. Some people are, having trouble just deciding on what to share. And it really was a lovely way to see so many different products, get to know our retailers as well. And that's why we love that format. You get to have a chat with people. You can ask questions in real time, and then you can go back and ask further questions. And the retailers will certainly let you know the answers to those questions. And we had scrapbooking, we had card making, we had art journaling. There really was something there for everyone. We had how to change it across the different things. So all the replays are available, and they will continue to be free, available for you on Facebook. You just might want to skip the 2-minute introduction, the countdown, and this week they will go up on YouTube as well. And that tends to be slightly better quality because we're uploading a video rather than trying to do a 3-way broadcast, which is always a challenge of the technology when we have our guests online. So a huge thank you to everyone that participated in the P2PCrafts Online Craft Show. Continue to support our retailers. Check out their specials, visit their websites, join their mailing list, follow their Facebook pages, and continue to support our crafting community. Now, as we mentioned, many of your favourite retailers will be heading to Paperific at the end of August. It's the Friday the 25th to Sunday the 27th of August at the Flemington Racecourse. The retailers' exhibitors have been announced and tickets are now on sale. There's a fantastic array of classes and make and take, so head to the Paperific website for all of those details. Then closely followed by that, and I realised the last Saturday in August and the first Saturday in September are actually very close to each other, is the P2PCrafts D-Stash. Now we still have a handful of places left for those of you that like to claim a selling site. Head over to our website for details from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au and click on the D-Stash icon, and that'll tell you how much it is, what's included, what you can do, what you can't do. Put a few guidelines together because it's always better to be clear and have expectations set up front. And for those of you that are searching for a bargain and happy to help us rehome these unwanted craft supplies, it really is a community service. Make sure you pencil in your diaries Saturday the 2nd of September at the Notting Hill Hall, which is in Ferntree Gully Fern Tree Gully Road, that's right, near the corner of Blackburn Road in Notting Hill, which is sort of Clayton, Mount Waverley, Blackburn. Anyway, look it up on the website. There's a map there. There is heaps of parking. There's a ramp, there's free refreshments available. It's a great chance to catch up. We'll have, of course, a seating area so you can catch up with friends. Entry's free for bargain hunters as well. But if you did want to grab a selling stall, please fill out the application form and we will be in touch. So then we are heading towards, oh my goodness, our in-person shows, our P2PCrafts Sandown Papercraft Show on Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th of August. The applications are open with retailers. We're getting a fantastic lineup. No details yet on classes because it's still a little bit far away, but we are making sure we've got expressions of interest locked in, and it's going to be a fantastic 3 days of paper crafting. We're talking to the planners about what we can set up for them to create a little planners community inside the crafting community. We think we've got refreshments secured, and again, also all the retailers that you know and love will be there. So make sure you've got Friday the 13th, 14th and Sunday the 15th of October in your diaries, and more details will be out soon. Now, the Papercraft Posse, my goodness, our Facebook community, our little corner of the internet, the Papercraft Posse, is the place to be to come and share your creations, have a chat with each other, ask questions, and get in touch with retailers. We've had a fantastic growth across the weekend because it really is the place where we can connect with each other between shows. Now, I have forgotten to mention that we have actually organised a Crafternoon. So the idea of the Crafternoon, it's an in-person event where we get together about a month before the main shows so you can make some crafting friends. So when you go to a show, you'll see some familiar faces. Hopefully it'll give you a chance to do a bit of crafting yourself. It's bring your own lunch. We'll supply tea and coffee and snacks. Bring your own craft supplies and projects. For all the details and to get tickets, head over to our website from picture2pageandbeyond.com.au. Scroll right down to the bottom and hit the Papercraft Posse button. There's also a video there about what a Crafternoon is, so all your questions shall be answered. Now, this week's shares, I had art journaling by me for my August update. And Mel from Scrapbook and Craft has shared two things. One is her upcoming retreat in Bendigo, so if you're interested in that, please reach out. And also, Mel has put out a call for a design team for scrapbooking and crafts. So if you think you might be interested, read all the details that she has there and then definitely get in touch. And there is no harm in applying. Put your creative hats on, think about what other people might like, what have you learned, how can you share what you've learnt with others. It really is a fantastic opportunity for someone starting out as well as someone that's a bit more experienced. So that is it for this week's update. As always, if you've got any questions, I just want to say hi, pop in the comments, just like Kylie has. Make sure you give us a like, share us with your crafty friends if that's appropriate, and continue to be part of the From Picture to Page crafting community. So our dash of inspiration, we would really like to honour Rachel Greig on this gorgeous day. Like I said, her memorial is on Thursday the 10th of August, and you'll be able to catch up through streaming or with Leslie and Little Bits. Reach out to Leslie for details. P2PCrafts Online Show, thank you. Paperific coming up end of August. D-Stash Market Saturday the 2nd of September. Papercraft Posse Crafternoon on Saturday the 16th of September. And then we are heading to the Sandown Racecourse again in the middle of October. So I'm looking forward to catching up with you all soon. This is Michelle signing off. I hope you have a crafty day.